Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Flan, better known as Fantastic LC, and this is actually a skin that I made, so you're not gonna be able to find the skin anywhere. But welcome to a little, I guess, building that I was making back when I was still playing Minecraft. I thought that I should actually make a video about this. It's not really done at all, but it's getting there, maybe. Not even. Never mind. So while I'm trying to build this, there are some things that I would like to talk about, such as update as to what kind of Minecraft videos that I will be making just for a while. Not sure when I will try to play server again, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. Hopefully I will be playing some sort of maps for the fun of it, or try to do survival mode, which is something I should have done a while back, but I don't know. I didn't feel like doing it because it was pretty much what most people have done already, and I really don't know. So it's, I guess, I didn't felt like doing it as I don't know, or what's kind of goals I should make. Maybe like trying to beat Minecraft by fighting the Ender Dragon, maybe finding diamonds. Not sure. It didn't seem like a good goal to actually achieve in Minecraft, but it really is whatever. I don't have to do it. I can just play maps, and that's pretty much the update for this part. Wow, that was really faster than what I had expected. So I guess I can really talk about why I'm trying to commentate, trying to talk, try to make jokes. I guess I'm not really that great with making joke. Yeah, there you go. I already messed myself talking. I'm not really good at trying to multitask and talking at the same time. It's really not what I'm used to. Usually, wherever I play games, it's I guess what most people do, which is like just quiet unless you're talking to friends. But even when I was talking with friends and such, or I guess family members, um, oh, and by the way, I don't have brothers or sisters, so I guess cousins I should preferably say, but I barely play with them, so I guess it's just me, myself, and I. So yeah, there's not much as to how I was even able to play with people. I don't really don't know what I'm saying now. Um, I can't multitask while I'm talking. It's what I'm trying to say. It's mostly because I'm more of thinking rather than trying to say things that just come out of my mouth while I'm doing this. And I know it seems, I guess, easy to some people, but for me, as I guess, uh, hmm, I think I screwed this up. Oh, actually, hmm, hmm. Maybe I shouldn't do this part first. But yeah, I can't multitask and talk at the same time. Most people can do it. I can't. It's mostly because I have this, I guess, this ability to actually um, make. I don't know if it's a disability or not, but I guess I'm really a shy person. Um, with my entire life, really, I barely actually talk with people, and I guess it's because there was, I guess, a few reason why. Um, oh my god, you know what? It sounds so much better when I say in my head because I want to actually. Maybe I should restart this. So, I guess the reason why I need to be able to try to achieve, I guess, communication, being able to talk well, being able to actually have, like, I guess, proper socialization. Dang, I can't even say that. Um, it's be it's because I have, I guess, this this issue with being unable to really talk. And I guess it's mainly because of what happened to me and how I guess I didn't really have that much of a confidence or I get bravery to actually commit into trying to be friendly or to become like I guess a talkable person in real life. I guess well maybe that's a lie because I can actually talk to my friends quite easily than I guess to like I guess new people. But I guess I should really start with um, hmm I guess as my childhood maybe I I really don't know. Um, it's really hard to explain, but you know what? This is actually hard to rate. I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm destroying my building first of all. What happened to my creativity? It pretty much just ran away from my brain while I'm trying to talk about my issue with talking. Which block is this? You know what? Screw it. Just put whatever. I don't care. This wood is just only an outline anyways. Um, I don't know where should I start first before I talk about my childhood. Above, below. It's such a hard choice. Maybe I should do it right. Yeah. But then this same thing as building the glass. I don't know what I'm doing. Um, this is a bad choice. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I should just do survival mode and then just talk wherever. But I really want to finish this though because it looks pretty awesome. Really original, I would say. Like it's something that most people can't can't build. God damn it! Stupid motorcycle. I'm sorry with all. I'm sorry with all the loud sounds that's coming from I guess the street. It's like it's like right there in my balcony, and this place is really crowded with cars. So I do apologize for that, and you can pretty much already tell that I can't even talk. I can text. I can. My English is good, but I just can't talk. Even when I do like I guess presentation in school and such, I just can't talk. I kind of get like, this kind of hesitation, and I guess this is where I can talk about my childhood. So when I was, I guess, young, really young, um, and I don't know if I can even talk about this because this is really, and it's really, um, sort of a private discussion, and I don't know what people will think of this. Um, but when I was young, I know that my dad, who was usually drunk, um, I guess he's an alcoholic. Um, there was this one time when he got really mad at my mom because she was taking care of me or something like that, or she loves me more than my dad, which I guess I don't know if that was to be unfair or something like that, or it seemed to be a problematic issue, but to him it was, and for that he sort of kicked my mom and me out of the house. And I guess I guess my childhood wasn't that of the greatest. I can't really say that it's obviously worse than people who has even worse experience, but I would say that um, part of my childhood and I guess the way I grew up was the way that I am now, which is being unable to talk. So my dad kicked us out, and she has to go to my aunt's house, and I guess that was it for that part. I mean, there's nothing that I remember mostly from that story that my mom had told me about. But there was a time when I was pretty much beaten up as a kid, like as a I guess like maybe like a few years, 4 or 3, I don't know. I wasn't told about my age, but um, it was when my cousin was making, I guess, noise. I mean, like I guess it's natural for kids to do silly things like having frying pans and just kind of doing the drums. And at that time, my I was sick. So give me a second. I need to drink some water. It's freaking hot here. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, okay. So, oh god damn, it's raining. I really need to relax while I'm talking. So, so I was sick. I told my cousin, and I'm not gonna say who because I don't know if my cousins are actually watching this, and if they are, it's not them. It's a different cousin that I really don't like when I was a kid. And apparently she was making noises. I was sick, and I told her that can she stop it because I'm having a headache. I'm in pain. I guess I really don't know if headache actually do give you physical pain. I know it's mentally, but yeah. So she cried. I don't know what I did, but I know that I wasn't really a person who would start a fight. So she cried. She went to my dad, tell him the whole story, which is me telling her to just stop. Oh wait, wait, I'm gonna burp. There you go. So that happened. Um, my dad, I'm not sure if he was just drunk or not, but he sort of beat me up. Not sure if I don't. Not sure if that's because he didn't like me or because I made someone cry, but it was pretty bad. I was bruised with like a lot of, I guess, black markings all over my skin. It was like that almost felt like I was about to die. My mom came home because I think that time she was working, saw me in like in that sort of condition, and I guess she has. I don't know if she sent me to the hospital or she just put like first aid. I'm not sure. I don't remember much about that. So that happened. And for my cousins, I guess who might be watching this, I'm not sure, and maybe they think I'm lying. I'm not sure, but it was what I was told from my parents. Well, I guess my mom, I should say. My dad, he really doesn't remember anything at all. So meh, it's whatever really. So I guess that's one reason why I have this really hard time being able to talk to, I guess, people who are, I guess, people who I don't know. And yeah, I mean, what's more to say about that part, really? So I'm not sure like as to how I came upon having issue with talking. I guess it was just how I was born with, being unable to talk like pretty much anything. I was also like afraid that people will make fun of me because of how I can't speak proper at all. And no, I'm not really from. I should maybe say this before saying all this story, but um, I wasn't born in like I guess in the native. No, outside the country, I should say. There you go. I was born in Canada, and yeah, it's like so weird that I can't talk, right? But I was born in Canada. I had this condition where I was always afraid of talking, besides my cousin, because or family member, I should say, because it's, I guess, that sort of feeling of family where I can just be whoever I was. But at the time when I was around school or talking to strangers, I was always afraid that that criticism of I don't really know. It was something just happens, and it wasn't something that I was I guess able to do. It was like fear that sort of controlled my mind, and I was afraid of making mistakes. I was afraid of being unperfect, and I always thought that I had to be perfect in order for people to like me. This happened for a really long time, and I know that the school were trying to help me how to speak and how to write, and I didn't really understand any of it at all. And it was really even harder when I had to move to many, many schools, many houses, and many places. But I can say that they were, I guess, a fun experiment to do, or I guess a fun way to see the world. But it sort of affects how my education and how the way that I can try to make myself a better person, or maybe approachable person, someone who people can actually think of me as a friend rather than, I don't know, a doll or a nobody. But I guess at that time, I usually get friends just, I don't know. I guess it was because of my size and the way that I look, kind of, I guess what girls would say cute back then. Um, People like to bully me too, or tease, I should say, not bully. That's might be a little later of why I can't really talk properly, and the way that I'm thinking is quite hard to do while trying to multitask. So, like, see, I can't even do this right. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't even, it doesn't look the same. Oh my god, maybe I should just make a new project, make a house, because this is pretty much too much work. Maybe I should do that. I will make a house down here. I don't want to do this no more. This is the reason why I quit making this building floating island thing big. It was supposed to be big, but meh, whatever. So I move a lot, about 27 times in my entire life. I sort of kind of grew without a dad, and it's not because he was deceased or anything like that, but he sort of left us, and everything is fine now. Like, I'm living with him right now. I guess my mom, I don't know. It's hard to say, but it really wasn't my decision as to what was going on between their life. I mean, between them, I should say. And it was really hard to, I guess, get that sort of childhood that most everyone have when your mom is sort of busy, you're home alone, and there's nothing to do. Drinking some water again. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But it tastes good. Uh, Shoot. I should really clean the inventory space, because why not? Hmm. Let's see. Maybe I should just do wood first to pretty much get a outline or get an idea of what I'm building here. So, what was I again? About the yeah. So, grew up without mostly about, I guess I would say about 80% of my life I grew up without that. Um, it was hard to say as to how I could actually become me. And the reason why I say me, like, aren't me, yeah, that was kind of a tongue, I can't even talk right now. Isn't it weird to say that I'm not me when I am me? And the thing is, I still don't know if I'm still me because of the way that I move, the way that I made so many friends, and they're pretty much most of them are gone. Like I never seen them again. I have still friends with some that are, I guess, my friends that I met, and there were some that I haven't. But it was really hard to actually make best friends or friends for life when all I have all I have been doing is moving away and trying to start a new life most of the time when it was mostly because of family issue. And I just don't know. I guess that was another reason. Is it getting dark right now? Oh no. Is there like I guess I can try to take a night potion. Night vision. Oh god. I can't even talk too much because this is not what I'm used to. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. That was a lot of water. Okay, never mind. I thought someone was here. Hello? Nope, never mind. Okay. That was just me being sort of on the. I think it's a Minecraft sound. Never mind. It's all this rain. Is there a way to get rid of rain? Rid of rain! Nope, I can't spell that right. Rid of rain. No, never mind. Forgot to drink this. There we go. Perfect. So, okay. I thought something else was gonna happen in Minecraft. Is it in peaceful mode? I forgot to do that. Yeah, okay. Never mind. There was no reason for me to check that. So, back to the topic of not being able to make friends was really hard. But the only reason why I make friends was because I was able to. I don't know. I guess it was the way that I look, the way that I do. Like I remember the time when in middle school I did the splits, and a lot of people were like, "Dude, do you have like anything down there?" Yeah, that was quite funny. But I was really, I guess, athletic at that time. Um, it- and I didn't do like anything sporty related or do any clubs. I wasn't really into joining any, or um, I just didn't have the confidence to do so. And I guess the only way that I made friends was in classmates, in like I guess how do I say this? Uh, I don't know really. I can only make friends in classes, but like, hmm, I don't know. But I did. I usually don't invite friends to my house, only because I was also afraid what they're gonna do. People who like betray that friendship and they do something nasty to you, and that actually happened to me once in middle school, where I actually found a group of friends that plays Pokemon. And Pokemon was actually my first childhood favorite cartoon show to watch. It was, entertaining, it was exciting, like the good old days. But those friends weren't really, I guess, what I thought they are. There was a time when they thought it was funny for me to be put in the trash can because of my size. I obviously didn't like it. I told them don't, but people were, I guess, one of them was there to do it, and it was my one of my friends, tall, and I guess a bit nerdy. He didn't wear glasses or anything like that. I don't remember, don't think. But he tossed me in the trash can. Everyone in the classroom laughed. And it wasn't really my, I guess, my homeroom. It was like a room, a room next door, I believe, or it was above. But it was where I met my other friends there, and they taught. You know, I'm kind of getting mixed up with friends and other friends. The friends with who's plays Pokemon. So he tossed me in the trash can. I didn't like it, and I never hang out with them again. And it was really hard for me to start trusting people when that happens. Like, I mean, it was something that was the first time that it happened, and it wasn't something I was used to. I was really like innocent. I was really, I guess, afraid of people in general, and these guys who I thought I could be friends with, people who I felt like I can be myself instead of what people usually think of Asian people as being the sort of a too intelligent for you type of thing. But I wasn't really that kind of person at all. What's that sound? Is that a truck? Huh, yeah, it's a truck. Um, so yeah, after that, it was really hard for me to make friends again. I kind of mostly was a loner. I was just, walk around school and made some new friends. And I'm not sure if I was still the same as before that time, where I just didn't really talk much, but I do things that would, I guess, I don't know really. I don't really know why they want to be friends with me, but they're still friends with me now. Are some too I can talk to, and I guess I was kind of like the beginning to become the bully type. And I don't mean like taking people's lunch money, but mostly just to tease them and sort of like just joke around. And it was mostly one of my characteristics, or the way who I was, because of how I was actually um, believe to friends, other friends, I would say, who were more of the gangster types. And I don't mean like they do like drugs or anything like that, but they wear the hoodie, they look like it, they try, they talk like one, and I'm just assuming that they are. And they were mostly the only friends who I can actually make. I mean, most people were just, I guess, neither were too afraid to talk to me, too shy, and I don't know, like, I wasn't really the approachable type who can just go up to people and be like, hey, nice to meet you, blah blah blah, because I was like just the new kid. And like, it's weird to have like a new person trying to meet other people. Eh, I don't know, but that it was for me. And the way that I always see it is when teachers or somebody introduce me, and that's usually how I make friends. But most teachers don't do that anymore, and especially in high school. Like, oh boy, high school. Once you move out, it's a terrible, terrible way to start a new start a new life, or trying to be who you are. I was never, I guess, who I am right now, being talkative and trying ways to improve myself, because I was always like afraid of change. I didn't want anything to that I felt like people to hate me. I didn't like the way people would try to take advantage over me. I was always like afraid that to be, I guess, negative. No, wait, is that even right? Negatively affected badly because there was so many things that's happening to my life that I can't just be like a person. So yeah, a lot of bad things happens, especially in high school, where I made some friends. Then I moved to another um, high school, and this high school was actually a school where it was where I was pretty much born. I guess you could pretty much say my hometown. In there, that makes kind of no sense. It's so much better if I'm not multitasking. Um, but yeah, um, ever since then, people like it was so strange going back there. Like I was really happy to meet my childhood friends, but they, uh, no, I had to say It didn't even seem like they were happy that I came back. Um, I know one of them forgot about me, even though we were in the same class. And there was another guy that remembers me, but I don't remember him at all. He tried to bully me as well, saying like how I'm short and how I shouldn't come back. What's like I ran away, and I don't know. It was something that I want to forget, and I already forgot really. So it I guess it didn't matter. And yeah, people in that high school. I don't want to say the name because I don't want people to just like start stalking the place, but it was, I guess, a really bad experience for me to be in. And I usually move places with my cousin, another cousin, a different cousin. I guess we can just call him the He-Man because I guess the letter H has H in He-Man. I don't know. It, uh, it sounds okay. Never mind. Let's just call him the He-Man. I don't want to explain this anymore. So yeah, I always move around with him. He usually didn't make as many friends, but once we moved to our hometown, I guess I can say that now. He changed. I mean, he makes a lot of friends. He joins some kind of club, and yeah, it seems like he was able to start making a change. Me, on the other hand, I couldn't make any change. I didn't join any clubs. It didn't felt like it was